Hello, welcome to week 2 of Vlogmas. I'm hoping to film more outings in this one. So today, tonight I'm going to an event for my mom's friend's daughter. Yeah, I think that's right. And it is going to be a concert. She's going to be playing the violin. I'm gonna try to sneak in a video or two and then keep my phone on silent, but I'm not sure. Okay, but I wanted to show you the project that I'm going to be bringing, because I'm hoping we'll get a chance to go to my favorite diner possibly after, because I think we're gonna have to go to the event first. But I'm bringing the freehand knit baby sweater that I'm making. This one isn't really considered like a Christmas gift because I don't think I'm gonna get it done by Christmas. I'm a very slow knitter. So, but I am wearing the I'm using the Chiagu knitting needles, which has made it go a little bit faster. So yeah, and I'll give you my fit. Just this cute little hoodie, because it's gonna get really, really cold. So yeah, I need to bring my purse, my little pink purse. You know what I need to do? I need to make a red bag, because as much as I love hot pink, just a bright red bag to go with this look would be even more stunning. It would go with the whole fit. But yeah, I will see you guys later. It is the 13th, December 13th. This is a very important day. Lots of people have birthdays today, but especially Taylor Swift. I have a few little updates for you guys. It was so cold tonight that I was like, I can't film. It's so cold. I can't. It was like 16 degrees when I first went out to go to dinner tonight. And then it dropped to 14 degrees. So I'm huddling up in a blanket right now to warm up my hands and just to warm up my whole body because it was so cold. Like, my nose is still cold. But I wanted to give you an update on some of the projects. The Sunburst Granny Square bag that I was working on for my friend, we had a little mishap with it, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to remake it and send it to them later. I still have the baby sweaters to make, but I'm pacing myself with them because I know I'm not gonna get it done before Christmas. So today I was mainly working on the cardigan that I've been working on for a while now, but I think I'm really close to finishing it. Even my needles are still cold. I'm really close to finishing it. It's about, the sleeve's about 15 or 16 inches long, I believe. I'm hoping to cast this off either tonight or tomorrow. Before I cast this off, I'll have to count how many stitches so I know how many to cast on for the second sleeve, because I'm making the sleeves first, and then we will get on the back. We will figure out how much to do on the back. Sorry, that's my mom. She is baking a birthday cake for my mom's friend who might be coming over tomorrow. Might not, because I just made a TikTok about this, but it is going to be 9 degrees tomorrow. Tomorrow is also Chiefs game day, Kansas City Chiefs game day, so it's gonna be cold because my dad, sorry, I'm grabbing a scrunchie. My dad works at Arrowhead part-time, so, well, I guess everybody kind of works part-time there because it's not like, I don't think you can have a full-time job like with the Chiefs. But anyway, tomorrow's gonna be like a really, really cold day. I'm probably gonna knit one more row, and then I'm going to work on edit my video because I was almost done editing my last vlogmas vlog, but I somehow got into a pro feature. I was using a pro feature and I couldn't really figure out how to turn off the pro feature, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna edit it over all over again and then export it, you know. Sometimes you just have a clearer head the second time that you edit a video, so it's no big deal. But yeah, that tastes a little bit chocolatey. I think that's good.
Good there?
Yeah, I need something salty. That was too sweet.
You got back up.
That was way too. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get Raven to come over here so you can see her. Hey, can you come here? Can you come over here? Can you say hi? Can you say hi for the vlog? the Christmas vlog. Can you say hi? Yeah. Can you say hi? Can you look at the camera? You're so cute. You're such a cutie. Yeah. This is Raven. She is a sweetheart, but she has been struggling with a condition where she's ripping out her own fur. It makes me sad because you're so pretty. You know, you're such a pretty cat. You're such a beautiful baby. Now, let's not eat ourselves, okay? Let's not rip out our hair. Let's not do that. Yeah, let's not do that. Good girl.
Hey, Tina. Well, because you called me special, unique.
Hello, I'm back. I am in my pajama shirt. Well, it's actually a graphic t-shirt that I just wear as a pajama shirt now. But we're back from dinner. Tomorrow is another busy day. I have my dermatology appointment for those 2 skin conditions that I have to deal with. If you didn't watch the last vlog, I have 2 autoimmune skin conditions that can cause really painful wounds throughout the body. So every month I go to the dermatologist to kind of make sure that my flare-ups kind of staying in check, make sure everything's under control. I still have at the moment, including the one that I had a really bad flare-up in September, which is on my abdomen, and then I have 2 under my armpit that have not healed. So now that we're home, I'm gonna cuddle up and we're gonna probably watch a show or a movie. And I'm usually not in the mood to make blankets because it's been so cold, I might pick up an old whip that I have had, one that's a non-Christmas whip. I might start working on that tonight. I might take a break. I've made some progress on the sleeve for my cardigan. It will be finished. I'm just trying to take it slow. Hello. So I'm glad I'm documenting this vlog because it's definitely gonna be one of those vlogs I will want to look back at. Earlier today, we got a notice from our city that the water wasn't safe to drink, and if we were gonna drink water, we had to boil it, and then, you know. And now we are hearing that connects all the homes where we live might go out tonight, but they might fix it. They might fix it, but it might go out. So we are being asked to conserve water, to not use any of the water. Like, I really hope they fix it. It's been really cold, and if our power goes out, it's gonna be this house is gonna get really, really cold. But yeah, I will keep you guys updated. But why I'm all dolled up right now is because I had to go to CVS to pick up another antibiotic a doctor wants me on to stay on. Also, I should give you an update of my appointment. So my dermatologist thinks everything's going good. I told him that like my wounds right now, they're stable. I was telling him about the ones on my armpits that are kind of, sorry, I have low power mode on, so it's darkening. I'm kind of getting like a little bit annoyed because I'm not seeing any progress with them. And he was like, keep letting the fluid drain because that's why I have bandages on them. And he did talk about surgery, which was surprising because he doesn't like to do surgery very much because one of my conditions, the pyoderma gangrenosum, one of the things that causes those ulcers is trauma to the skin. And I was kind of surprised because potentially if he does surgery on my armpits, that I could get a pyoderma skin ulcer, because he was talking about cutting it out. But he thought everything was fine. He thinks the wound on my abdomen, which is a pyoderma one, was doing great. But after my appointment, it's kind of like a monthly treat for me to go to Barnes & Noble and get a matcha latte, and sometimes buy a book. I did not buy a like romance fictional spicy book. Sometimes I do that, but I decided because I want to get better at knitting, I bought like a knitting stitch book, or a stitch directory, a knitting stitch directory. I don't have to constantly Google, okay, how many multiples do I need for this stitch? What do I need to need for that stitch? Also, I wanted to see if I could find the stitch that my late grandma's friend did with these scarves. She did them with really rough yarn. I do want to make a project out of it in honor of my grandma and her friend. At first I thought this was like a chevron stitch, but I'm not totally sure. So I am gonna try to see if I can find it in this book that I got. There are some stitches in here that I'm really excited to try. I'm probably gonna let you go because of the current situation that we're dealing with. We're gonna be going out to eat again. Because I can't drink the water, I'm probably gonna fix myself some Sprite. I've been trying to wean myself off of Coke products because I want to be more healthier, and one of my goals, one of my resolutions this year will be trying to wean myself off sugar because it's really bad for my PCOS. I don't think I've talked about that, but I also have PCOS. I want to be transparent and just very honest with all the medical issues because you never know who's listening, and I have a lot of medical issues, and I know as I've gone through them, I've kind of felt like I was the only one. I didn't have somebody I just felt super alone, and I don't want other people to feel that way. So with, just certain conditions, like even if it is a very like not rare condition, I still don't want people out there who might watch my videos to feel alone, So yeah, I am probably gonna keep my phone charged because I don't know if the power's gonna go out tonight, and I'm gonna knit. Also, update, I dropped too many stitches on the baby sweater I was making, so I'm gonna have to restart that. I was so close. It's I'm so annoyed because I was so close to finishing it. So I'm gonna have to rip this out and start over again. But I want to make my dad some fingerless gloves because the one I made him a year ago are falling apart. I think it's somehow, I'm not the best at sewing things together. So when I make these gloves, I'm probably going to single crochet or slip stitch them together. But I casted that on this morning and that's what I was working on at the restaurant. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some, I'm gonna get some Sprite and I'm gonna get to knitting. Bye. I will see you later. Hello. So I was a bad influencer today because I didn't get a lot of things done. But I wanted to show you what I'm working on. I had this idea to make my own kind of like balaclava, but I'm just kind of testing how this yarn is going to work with these Chiago needles. I was going to use the yarn that I got at Michael's, but I think I'm going to have to size down a few needles because I want the stitches to be a little bit tinier and they were coming out a little bit too big. I don't know if you can like, trying to do the YouTuber thing where you can see the stitches, but I did a row of garter stitch and then, so it wouldn't curl, and then I did stockinette stitch. And I just, like, I don't like how wide those stitches were coming out. Also, sorry, I have to keep my door open to check on the cats because we are working hard with the Christmas cards and the Christmas letters. So, and my mom has like set out this like table, and the cats are very curious about like what she's working on. So I don't know, you might get a cat cameo, another cat cameo again. There's nothing, I don't have an issue with this yarn. I just think I need to size down on the needles because I don't want the stitches to be that big. So yeah, I am currently doing a stockinette row right now as we speak, and I actually digged through this skein from the inside. I usually go by the middle. I usually just do the middle, but I am actually, I managed to pull it. Yeah. I will update you to see what I decide to turn this into. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm ready. I'm wearing this kind of quarter length sweater because I'm gonna be shopping, so I might get a little hot just like walking around the store. And then I am bringing, because I'm gonna be shopping, not gonna bring the knitting bag. Well, I might bring it, but leave it in the car because we might go out to dinner after we're done shopping. I'm gonna bring this little bag that has all my essentials. It has sunglasses just to look cool. Like, I know we don't need a lot of sunglasses in the winter, but sometimes I like to look put together. Then we have Aquaphor you know, we need to keep the lips moisturized. And then I have this lipstick, but I don't know. I'm looking decent. Like, I'm not like, oh my god, I look great today. But that's just in case I'm feeling fancy, you know. And then I'm gonna be making sure this is on tight, have oil. My hair is still drying. I only blow dried it, like, so it wasn't like totally damp. And then I'm gonna use this probably when I go to the bathroom and just kind of make sure my hair stays moisturized so it can grow faster, because we're looking for like Victorian length long hair. That's the vibe we're going for in my hair growth journey. Okay, I've got everything. I'm gonna unpack my knitting bag, and then we're Gucci. We're a-okay, and I'm ready to shop. Hello, excuse the face. It's a little bit splotchy because I've been eating a little bit of goodies, and my face gets red when I snack on stuff that is particularly not good for me. We have an issue. I don't know why I didn't. I guess I was just being lazy. I wanted to be like a lazy knitter. But I was like, oh, I'll just like knit in the round on the next sleeve and it'll go super duper fast. But as I'm knitting this up, I forgot one thing. The cuff is going to look freaking huge. It's gonna look freaking huge if I knit this big too, because like look how wide that is. So I'm gonna have to rip this out, and I'm just gonna have to do it flat the other way, and then I'm gonna have to like count like where I started increasing, which won't be bad. I think though, after I rip this out, I will stitch this up and we'll fix the holes so I can, because I just really want to see how it looks on me. I have to change shirts like to put it on because I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I'm wearing my Taylor and Travis sweatshirt. So yeah, and I'll probably do my hair. I'll get ready because today we're going to be going to see Christmas lights in some of the surrounding neighborhoods. Let me give you a little recap on yesterday because it was so cold. Listen, after I make my first cardigan, I just need to like sit down and knit something that is like a necessity, like fingerless gloves, because it was so cold. Like I kept my hands in my pocket of my leather jacket because it was so cold. I was like I can't even pull out the phone to just, I think I got one clip of us just walking around this little place with a bunch of shops when we were Christmas shopping. So yeah, and then we went to dinner, and then I was so tired by the time we got to dinner. Like, I didn't even pull out my knitting. I brought my knitting bag. I was too tired to knit. So I'm gonna do better tonight. This will be the last day of this vlog, and then the next vlogmas, I guess it'll technically be vlogmas, but it'll then turn into New Year's Eve because I may vlog for 2 weeks. I'm gonna cast on like 50 stitches, which is what I did for this sleeve, and then I'm just gonna try to follow it as much as I can. and try to figure out like when to start doing the increases. So yeah. Hello. Okay, I finished seaming this up, and I was scared that it would look a little bit funky, but like when I try it on, it doesn't, the seam, I did slip stitch. So yeah, you can kind of see the seam, but I really don't care about it. And like, I'll put it on. I love how this turned out. Right now, she's probably, she looks like a quarter length sleeve right now. But we don't know how long it's gonna be when I make the back. When I make the back and the panels, when this turns into a cardigan, we don't know how long, but oh my god, I love the feel of knit. Oh my god. Not to crochet, but the feeling of knit. It's just like, it's more fabric like, you know? Oh my god, I need to get dressed. My hair is so crazy. But I just wanted to update you guys because I'm excited. Okay, and I'm gonna cast on the second sleeve. And I'm gonna kind of use this as a guide to like when I should increase. Because now that it's seamed up, I can kind of see where I did the increases. But yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, bye. I want to get dressed. Hello. So I've been dressed for a while now, but like I wanted to wait until my hair kind of dried, semi-dried. I also was waiting for the sun to set because we're gonna be seeing lights, Christmas lights in some other neighborhoods. But I have started on the second sleeve. On row number 2. And I wanted to be taking that with me wherever we go for dinner. So I'm gonna pack my project and we're gonna get going. Hi. So I just wanted to get on here and film an outro, be a good little YouTuber. I hope you like this vlog. It was very fun seeing all the Christmas lights tonight. We did do a little stop at Dairy Queen to get, I don't know, we're all little masochists, you know, having ice cream in the winter, especially when the temperature is 40 and dropping. So we went to Dairy Queen and then we saw the rest of the lights. I got a lot of footage, but I did not want to bore you with all the lights. So I'm probably going to trim it into like a little tiny montage of some of the Christmas lights. Also, these were real people's houses, so I want to be like respectful and not show too much information. I don't want to dox them, but their Christmas lights were so pretty. I had to add it to the vlog. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content. Definitely have a lot planned, knit wise, crochet wise, all that good stuff. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, or whatever you celebrate. Just happy holidays. Mwah.